respective judges. Here's how to play Bang Pai Manor. One day, you woke up as a tourist visiting Malaysia's famous landmarks in your checklist. The only problem is that you don't have a map to guide you, so you rely only on using your broken Malay to ask the locals and a faint memory of where the locations are. To win this game, you need to be the first player to reach and reveal 4 of your intended locations. You achieve this by memorizing your locations before they're all flipped face down and using your resources. Here's how it works. On the 4x6 playing field made of 24 face-down cards, contains X4 location cards which are significant to your character of choosing. By using the direction cards, you will navigate your character to all 4 of his/her desired locations that you've memorized beforehand. If you're the first person to reveal all 4 of your locations, you win. Now here comes the setup. To start, sort out all 4 different types of cards from the mixed deck into 4 piles: the direction cards pile, locations card pile, surprise cards pile and character cards pile. Distribute the character cards and their significant location cards to all the players. With the surprise cards, shuffle it and place 4 down on the corners as a foundation for the 4x6 playing field. Remember to leave enough space for the rest of the 20 cards. Before placing the rest of the playing field, all players must sit accordingly to the sides of the playing field. One side, one player. The players must face that side throughout the game. Now each player must start placing each of their locations cards onto the playing field face up, one by one taking turns. But remember, each location card of your choosing must not be corresponding to another one of your location cards via in the same row or column. Once that's done, proceed by flipping the location cards facing downwards. Finally, randomly fill the remaining spots with the face-down surprise cards. Once the playing field has been set, everyone must place their character cards on the corner right bottom of the field according to each player's side. Consider it a starting point. With the direction pile, shuffle and distribute 3 direction cards to each player. The game starts when you give the direction pile to the first person who goes first. Here's an example of what a turn looks like. You start your turn by drawing 1 card, gather all 4 of your cards into your hand. And look at them. Only play 1 card by placing it face up on top of the discard area in front of you and following the instructions on the card. Move your character card accordingly to the direction card. Once you land on a card, take a peek underneath it. If it's one of your locations, flip it upwards to signify you found the place. If it's one of the opponents, swap places with it with another face-down card. This can either discourage or help your opponents. If it's one of the surprise cards, let everyone know, follow the instructions given and flip it back face down. Once all that's done, leave your character card on top of it. End your turn by passing the direction pile on to the next person clockwise. They start their turn from their side of the playing field. Remember: draw, play and pass the pile. Draw, play and pass the pile. The first player who has all 4 of their location cards revealed wins. That's all for the rulebook. Now we will get into the additional information. Let's say for instance, you want to go right, but you've reached the edge of the border. What you must do instead of falling outside, you must bounce back the opposite way of your intended direction. For example, if your character is heading to the right within 3 roads and have to move 5 roads, you need to move 2 roads to the left after encountering the border. Let's say, when your character decides to land on top of another player's character, you are unable to interact with the card below, hence nothing happens and you just place on top of the character. Let's say, when your character lands on a surprise card where you are needed to skip a turn the next round, leave the surprise card face up till the next round to remind you that you need to skip a turn.